Hey, we just pulled up the Portland, bro.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Washington Commanders.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
And they're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Got it. Ready? Roll.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Up the sideline, past midfield, down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Ravens, nothing. John Parker Romo to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Flowers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
And they're on 27-yard line.
You see that? Ready? Finish it on!
Now the first carry for King Henry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
Finish it on!
Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Report!
A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Ron Payne there for the stop.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and short. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds ground with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there. They're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Play action now. Jackson on the move left. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Third down and 3. Now Jackson, this a designed run. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. First down, picked up on the ground.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Forward, they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
13 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. The throw here is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? He'll try to run for it. He's going to have a Ravens first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And he's into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. We start the drive with Brosky Merrick. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. There's Okonkwo open left side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt, and he'll have a Commanders first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Ready? Sit up. You are X. Sit up.
Off the play fake, Jackson flush to his right, taking off, and he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 21 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure.
It is caught side of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Daniels now on first down. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the zone read, Krosky Merritt. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but he's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the
Well, it's clear, Mike, this defense is really locked in. They have a clear beat on what this run game plan is. Back-to-back stops for no gain brings up 3rd and long.
Get it. Steady.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 29. Here's 2nd and 4. On the zone read, here's Daniel. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Krosky Merritt is in. Touchdown, Washington. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point by Romo is good. The Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now, faking the give, headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. This is Henry. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Going up top. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainriston. And the Commanders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this.
From the 6.
2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go.
To throw is Daniels. Now, here comes the screen to Ford. And he's very close to a first down. Out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short. So it is 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he's going to have the Commanders' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. On play action, Daniels. This is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here.
And he'll take it on in. Chris Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Commanders 14.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go. 60 vices.
On 1st down, Daniels. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got his tight end. That's a Bronco. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Washington.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Krusty Merritt. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniel. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
To the air again is Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This one from 49.
A 49-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
He'll step up and run. And some Good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Now it's 2nd and 1. Jackson going to keep this one himself. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
For the Ravens field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Nick Cross will bring him down.
In 2nd and 8.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to air this out for Davis. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
On the give, Husky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
60 Bobcats!
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Davis to return it. And how about a pass? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
It's
a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Into space. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, shades of college football, old school offense there. They run option, and they pick the right option. The quarterback keeps it for the touchdown.
And the key to defending an option play, Mike, is that every defender executes their specific job. In this case, the defender who was responsible for the quarterback, he completely loses sight of him, and it was all the space the quarterback needed to take it to the house.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Ready, break! 19 light! Ready!
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
79 Broncos! Go!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Ready!
They'll run with Koski Merritt. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Throwing that, Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Nice starts on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
Now Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first. Daniels gonna throw again. There's Okonkwo open left side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens 4-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing again. Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 31, Commanders 21. John Parker Polo to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Davis. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. To the right side, he's got Andrews.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Going for it all. He's got it! And he will score! Ted Walker, touchdown Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Daniels now on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Moving to his left. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, focused on the quarterback there, and he ran him down for a loss of 6. Third and long, and here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On the ground, here's Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gonna go right back to Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
A gain of 3.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Come on. Panther 60. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Daniels. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Pistol give to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and 6. On the handoff, it's Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
On first down, Daniel. That's to Crosby Merritt. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. They'll come up now for second down and 4. In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing on second down, Daniel. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. In motion, Okonkwo. To the air again is Daniel. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run in the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up second and 9 at the Commanders.
And the Ravens have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say. But then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long, from the Super Bowl.